So I recently came across a video which talked about how to focus on your goals and to stop getting distracted. And I found it quite interesting and useful. So today I'll go deeper into it. And so firstly, you have to become aware of your problems. And so you have to look at how your situation right now and look at sort of the hole that you've dug yourself into. And if you think to yourself, what will happen if you keep on carrying on, if you keep on like carrying on in the same way? And yeah, I remember, I think maybe 2-3 years ago when I was really quite addicted to games, and I played them maybe 3 to 4 hours a day. And yeah, I mean, I knew it was quite a bad thing to do, but I just didn't really know how to stop. And I guess one of the main reasons I was able to stop was because I sort of looked at my situation I was in, and yeah, I was just telling myself that if I kept doing it, then I'd end up getting worse grades and not really doing well. And so yeah, I was able to get better and improve. And so yeah, the first thing to change is to first addressing your situation, and then figuring out what to do next, and also to observe other people. And so look at people who, I guess, because there's so many people in the world around you, so you have to look at people who you want to be like and people who you sort of want to avoid being like. So, and start like moving in the direction of the people who you would like to sort of be more like. So say for example, there's someone in your class who's quite smart and who also is quite organized, and you want to start being more like them, then I guess sort of try and get close to them, and also I guess copy some of their routines, and eventually you will also be able to adopt some of their habits and adopt some of their I guess some of their thinking and things like that. Whereas if you sort of are with people who sort of influence you to play games and to do bad things, then you will also become more like that as well. So yeah, I guess just pick people who you think will help you in achieving your goals. Next is to create sort of like a vision of your future, of things that you don't want to be. And so yeah, it's easier to know what you don't want from experience than to know what you want from imagination. So first, just create things that you don't want. So yeah, and then use that negative energy to push yourself forwards. And then after that, write something about your goals. And yeah, so my goal then was to get better at studying. And so you have to think how to achieve it and what you need to learn and your commitment. And so how to achieve it, I guess, putting more time into it, and your commitment, yeah, trying to get rid of games and distractions to sort of achieve that. And then yeah, next one is remove distractions, so which I've mentioned a lot of times before, but basically these can be like people, games, or apps. So yeah, and so getting rid of them, I guess it sort of resets your life, and you'll be able to start on a clean slate and sort of get ready to achieve your goals. And like if you don't do these, then you would keep on drifting back into your old habits. So it's sort of like trying to control a boat, where if you let go of the wheel, then the boat will sort of drift back to its natural current. So you have to keep your hand on the steering wheel at all times. So get rid of these distractions, and then you'll be able to have a firmer grip and control on your life. And yeah, it's not easy, but these habits are sort of what got you there in the first place. And so if you sort of don't get rid of it, then you just carry on being in the same way. And that's why most people can't change, because they think it's too difficult and they just end up not doing anything about it. And that's what gets them like sort of either they don't change or they get worse. And yeah, I think overall the main things to take away from this are firstly to become aware of the situation you're in, and that's sort of like this first step in sort of acknowledging what you need to do next. Then create a vision of what you don't want to be, and then create sort of a goal of what you want to be, and list out the things that you need to do to achieve it. And then finally, sort of remove your distractions, because those are the things that sort of got you like that in the first place. And so yeah, you need to remove your distractions to eventually improve. Thank you for listening.